Many years ago, I went to visit a friend. She had just given birth. She called me. It was all jubilation and laughter. And I decided just the next day to go visit her and see the newborn baby. I went to her house, long distance place, and when I finally arrived with that excitement, the gate was closed. Now she lived in an area that has a huge gate and also a stairway gate. So you need to access the first gate, then the second gate before you go upstairs to where her apartment is. So I stood in front of that gate and I noticed that the gate is locked. I had to call her to come and open the main gate for me because there was nobody to open it. And I started calling her number at that time, and unfortunately her number wasn't going through. I called and called and called. The number wasn't going through. I was so frustrated. I felt so bad thinking about my transport, my time. I stood there for hours calling, but her number wasn't going through. After some time I gave up. I decided to go back home. As I turned to go back, I heard a still voice that said, "Touch the gate." I didn't understand why, but I obeyed. So I turned and I touched that gate, and guess what? It opened. That gate was opened all along and I didn't know. The Spirit of God taught me a powerful lesson that day. There are so many of us standing in front of gates that are already open, but we don't know. You have that powerful business idea and you just have excuses. What if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't work? What if I don't have the money? What if people don't buy? What if this? What if that? What if that? And God is saying, just touch the gate. Immediately you touch the gate, you will be shocked that it's going to open. Immediately you touch the gate, you will be shocked that everything will work together for your good. This is very important. So many of us saying that we have faith and having a lot of plans and a lot of goals, but you have not done anything about it yet. We're standing in front of those gates, lamenting, murmuring, complaining, asking God why. Why am I still poor? Why didn't I have the money? Why didn't I do this? And when someone asks you, what is your plan? You share your plan, but then you have a lot of excuses as to why you think it's not going to work. Just take that next step of faith and everything will turn out in a way that you least expected. You just start a project. I started a project once, many years ago. I just spoke about it and I said, I have this idea and I'm going to start it next week. I spoke by faith. Someone came to me and said, I loved how you shared that idea. I would love to be a part of it. Opened my hand and kept money in my hands. And I said, if I was waiting for the right time, if I was waiting to be sure that the gate is open before I step in, I would have missed this opportunity. Sometimes you have to walk and take steps in that uncertainty. Faith is not the absence of fear. Faith is motion despite fear. Don't wait for the fear to die before you start moving. Move. Sometimes the fear might never die, but the important thing is that you're going to have the results when you make the actions. Listen, faith is not perceived. Faith, people don't assume that you have faith. People don't perceive that you have faith. They don't discern that you have faith. They see that you have faith. Faith is something you do, not something you desire. You have to start doing if you want to see results. Results come from actions and not from wishes and desires alone. And no door is actually closed. Sometimes you have not just tried to open it. Go and drop that application later. Go and drop that business idea. Share with someone that idea that you have, and you will be shocked to see that there are so many heralds just waiting for a new vision that they can run with. Don't sit with the goal that you have in your hand, because that gate is not actually locked. You just have to go close to it and it's going to open for you. I challenge you today to take a step, a bold step, and you're going to see the result. Take it today. Don't delay today. And when you do, drop at the comment section. In fact, let me know the step you're about to take after this video. I will be glad to stand with you, to encourage you, to advise you every step of the way. Before you go, I have this gift for you. Please make sure you get a copy. One of the books I released called 30 Before 30. This book is really close to my heart because I poured out a lot into it. Every lesson in this book covers almost all the areas of life. About the book, it says it's a guide for young dreamers and rising leaders to learn the critical lessons, habits, and disciplines that set you apart early in life. Avoid costly mistakes and walk into your 30s with wisdom, clarity, and strength. The book is titled 30 Before 30. 29 mistakes to avoid before 30. Your blueprint for early success. Get a copy, either manual copy or you can get an online digital copy. Anyone, it will be available for you. Read this book and you will not regret it. Maybe that step of faith will start with this book. Do something today. Don't just sit there and complain. A sign that you are either working is that you have a track record of failure. If you have not failed at anything, it means you have not tried anything in the first place. Take that step today. This is just the voice you needed to take that step. Do it today. Let me know at the comment section which other topic you want me to teach on, which other lesson that you want to learn, and 3 important lessons you have learned from this video. I will see you next, because I have amazing lessons I still want to share with you. Remember, you are the light. Don't stop shining.